enter.
What? Oh. You can put it downstairs in the kitchen. I'm almost done. Wait. Let me have a look at you. You look a lot better. And the clothes fit you well. How did you sleep? Good. What did you have for breakfast? What? Why haven't you eaten? My coffee was the first thing you made today. I said that you start working at 9. That means before that, I expect you to eat. I don't want you passing out at some point. It's 9:05, so I'll give you until 9:30 to eat something. Actually, I'll come down with you. I may not eat in the mornings, but you're going to be doing much more than me. You can make a schedule of your own. I'm not opposed to anything unless it's inefficient. Clean the house however you see fit. Some rooms may be dustier than others, so your first week will probably be the hardest. I expect everything to be spotless. I don't know when I'm going to have guests, and I don't know which rooms we'll go to, but I don't want to worry about cleaning in advance. As long as it gets done, I'm fine with it. It's good, though I don't know how someone could mess up a black coffee in the first place. As I said, maintain the place. I don't have time cleaning and dusting and whatever else. When guests come, I need to keep up appearances, and if the first thing they see is a dusty foyer, what does that say about my work? If I don't care for my own environment, how can I care elsewhere? When I offer them a drink, do you think they'll accept it without any doubt? No. I have high expectations, and I expect you to meet them. One of those is ensuring that you eat. For dinner? Surprise me. I'm not a fussy eater, but the groceries should be coming later today, so you'll have more variety to choose from. I don't care as long as it's edible. But we do not order takeout under any circumstances. The kitchen will always be stocked, so there's no need to. Well, if you get sick and can't work, I'll have to make something myself. I can cook, but it wastes time, and I can't afford that, especially when I'm needed without warning. So, make sure you get your sustenance and your vitamins so you don't end up getting sick. You can't open the pickle jar. How am I supposed to feel reassured you can cook when you can't even open things? It's a little amusing. But I can't be on standby as your can opener. Finally. Any news?
It was an arson attack. There's evidence of the doors being locked from outside. Most of the workers died in the fire except one.
Did you get a name?
No, not yet. Still working on it. But there's talk that a certain wooden son was there.
Elias. He escaped?
Can't seem to find him. But if he was dead, I'm sure Warden would have been dropping people left and right already.
Okay. Stick around, see what else you can find. If this has anything to do with your previous report, then something big has started.
Gotcha.
What? Curious? I'd be surprised if you weren't. Well, you won't be having any contact with the outside world except for guests that come here. And when you serve the guests, you'll no doubt hear our conversations. The less you know, the better. If you know too much, I don't think I'll be able to let you leave. And if people knew you were under my care, I don't have to spell it out for you, do I? You really want to know? Either way, The information that you'll hear itself is dangerous. But right now, no one knows you're here except my most trusted, and I want to keep it that way. Fine. I'm a private investigator with influential clients that pay well. If they need information, someone to look into things, and give them an unbiased report, they come to me. I haven't been doing it for long, but I was always good at observation, so my skills were recommended by a trusted connection. That's not your concern, but that's all you need to know for now. You'll have more questions in the future, and I might be open to answering them. Elias. Also not your concern, and you will not utter that name again until I say you can. Understood? You have crumbs. Do you always eat so messily? You don't have to think about it being your last meal for the day. You can eat what you like, but I still expect you to take care of your body and stay healthy. Diet is important. You're giving me advice? A morning coffee is enough to keep me alert throughout the day. It's like an adrenaline shot for me. Well, if you're so adamant, slice an apple for me. You should get yourself acquainted with the kitchen and the rest of the house. There may be times when I need you to fetch things for me. It depends. Not all the books I need are in my study, and sometimes it eats up my time when I try to find something. I knew you were naive, but you're clumsy too. Give me your hand. Something tells me you're not confident in the kitchen. I suppose, with the way you've been living, it's not a weak conclusion. I know this is not ideal for you. I plucked you from your old life and have given you a new one. And that also means you doing things you've probably never had to do. I understand that. Still, I expect you to learn. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the fastest. If things are done in a timely manner, that's all I ask of you. But, in light of all that, your health is a priority. I don't want to be worrying if you're going to burn down the kitchen while I'm working. We'll choose easy meals first. I'm not bringing someone in from the outside. You're different because you'll be staying here. You can't leave until I allow you. Chefs can come and go, and if I give them full reign over a kitchen, not happening. I wouldn't call it paranoia. I'd call it assessing all situations. You should consider it in future. There's a lot they could do. They could set fire to the house, know a rough layout of the building, remember the exits, remember my routine if they're here long enough, know where information is if they notice there's one room you can't go in. And with kitchen utensils, they could kill you, or me. See this? This is bulletproof glass. It's installed everywhere. It can be tough living like this, but I've grown used to it. I've had to. Which is why I think adding you to the house was one of my better decisions. I could have chosen any other person. I wouldn't say it was spontaneous, but when I saw you, I felt a strange connection. I can't explain it, but I wondered what would happen if I continued on my way and left you there. My conscience isn't normally tested like that, but that day it was. I don't know. I felt like I needed to protect you. Anyway, how does your finger feel? Good. For dinner, what about hot dogs? That's pretty simple. Bread, the frankfurters, maybe some onions if you don't slice yourself again. You should believe in yourself more. You might have had a hard life, but I expect it'll be easier for you here. It'll only be you and me, and the occasional guest. It's a solitary lifestyle, I understand. Not everyone is equipped to deal with minimal contact with other people. At least here, you can work, eat, and sleep easy knowing that you don't have to think about risking your life to make ends meet. I may let you out every now and then, but only if you're good. No, someone else takes care of the garden. I'll be starting work now. You know where the band-aids are, so if you need to change it, go ahead. Finish your breakfast and get to work. Should you need me, I'll be in my study. And thanks for the coffee. It was good.